Let me try this again. I actually recorded, or yeah, I was trying to record this video last night to upload it this morning, Sunday morning, but it was just way too long and the computer right here is really slow, and I think we had some issues trying to save it to the cloud and all that, so I'm gonna try to do it again. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and this time we have a different type of video. We're going to try to review 3 completely different cars and a hauler in one video. So as you can see, these are just the custom NASCAR diecast that I made. That I asked you guys if you wanted to see a review of these, and all of you said yes. Well, all 4 of you said yes. But anyway, so that's enough. So I'm gonna take that as a yes. So here we are now. So yeah, again, these are just the custom built NASCAR diecast. They're completely made from paper. So let's start with this one. This one is actually the first one I made, the first one that's made from paper. You might have already seen him in the previous video, other than, well, on my last video where I was asking you guys if you wanted to see a review. I forgot to add this guy, so yeah, let's just get that out of the way. Here he is. This one's based on Tyler Reddick's 2021 Daytona 500 car. Now you're probably wondering, like, why would you choose like one car that only ran like once? Like, out of all the cars, like, you could have easily done his primary car, but like, why do you do this one that only ran in Daytona? And not even Daytona, like just the Daytona 500, like just at the very beginning of the season. That was so long ago. Why would you make that? Well, because it's probably one of the easier ones to draw, in my opinion. So yeah. So here he is. You have the number 8 on the side, on both sides actually, of course. Then it's just some really nice cars also, so that's also why I decided to make this one instead of like any other car. It's mostly black with some blue stripes or like wave designs, whatever you want to call these, that go like all the way from the back to the front. Like I said, the top is mostly black. You have the Lenovo logo on the hood and on the spoiler, and on the back as well. Now notice that this guy has the rookie stripes. Well, you're probably wondering, like, he's not a rookie anymore. Why would you put the rookie stripes on his diecast? Well, probably for the same reason that Mattel put rookie stripes on like the Joey Logano and Austin Dillon cars. Like, they're not rookies anymore. Like, even William Byron, they put rookie stripes on him. He's not a rookie anymore. So for now, let's just pretend this is from, like, probably from last year, and let's just pretend that that's when this guy was a rookie in the Cars universe. That's probably the best answer I can find to why I put rookie stripes in this guy. But whatever, who cares? Like I said, he is completely made from paper and completely covered in tape. Now, moving on to this one. This is the second one I made back in September. This was based on Ryan Preece's Kroger and Reese's car. I always found it funny how the Reese's chocolate company sponsors Ryan Preece, because I mean, like, that just sounds funny. But anyways, as you can see, you have yellow and orange on the back for Reese's, and in the front that's the blue part for Kroger. Yeah, not much to say about this guy. And this is probably the only car that you will ever see, at least from like the only next gen that you could consider to be sponsored by two completely different companies. Because on all the other cars, I mean, you have like contingency sponsors, but like who cares about those? They all have like this primary sponsor, like Shifty Drug or Vitaline, Blinker, all that. Well, this one you have Kroger and Reese's. That's probably the only next gen you will ever see with two main sponsors. Anyways, you have the number 37 in white on both sides. You also have the contingency sponsor details, piston cup, combustor, carbon fiber, and synergy. I mean, of course, you can actually read that because I didn't actually write the names of the sponsors. I just try my best to draw the outline for the logos. He has the cam spinner, grille, and headlights, and taillights as well. And I also put the rookie stripes on this guy because I felt like it. Here he is compared to, here they are compared to cam spinner. As you can see, they have the exact same headlights, the exact same vents, the exact same grille, and also taillights. See? Now we actually did that on purpose because cam spinner is the one that looks, at least to me, in my opinion, the one that looks a lot like the actual cars for these guys. So that's why I purposely chose cam spinner as a model. I could have chosen any other car, but I specifically chose cam spinner because when it comes to the model and like the grille and the headlights and all that, he's probably the one that looks the most like them. Like the actual cars for these guys, like the Chevrolet Camaro CL1 1LE. Like that's probably the guy that looks most like them. But anyways, all done with these guys. Moving on to this one, which is based on Cole Custer's rookie car from last year. The red and black Haas car with the rookie stripes on the back as well. This one's based on cam spinner. I mean, not cam spinner. God, what's this guy's name? Jonas Carvers. Yes. Oh my God, did I seriously just forget this guy's name? This one's based on Jonas Carvers. Now, yeah, I also purposely chose Jonas Carvers as a model for this one because he's the one that looks the most like, not only when it comes to the colors, the one that looks the most like Cole Custer's rookie car from 2020, but the headlights and the grille are actually, well, I don't know if Pixar had this in mind, but they look a lot like the headlights and the grille of a Ford Mustang, so that's why I chose this. That's why I chose Jonas Carvers for Cole Custer, because in real life Cole Custer has a Ford Mustang, so yeah. And like you could probably tell that they are pretty similar in colors as well. Just like cam spinner with this guy right here. But anyways, you have the number 41, the Haas logo on the hood and on the back, and on the sides as well. The rookie stripes. The taillights also look quite similar to the Ford Mustang taillights because they're connected. Both sides are connected. And then I just put the Haas logo in the middle because I felt like it and because I can. Anyways, you have the number 41 on the top, and I actually messed up on this part because this part around the window that comes up from like here, from the sides of the roof all across to the back and all that, it's supposed to be black with like some squares, red squares and white squares. Like you could probably already tell this part is supposed to have that, but for some reason I just forgot about it and colored the whole top of the car red. But anyways, who cares? You also have the exact same spoiler that Jonas Carvers has. See? And yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Now you could probably already tell that I didn't quite do the best measurements. So well, you can see on this side it's actually like the front looks like it's higher on this side than it is on this one. So that's kind of weird, but like I said, this is the first, or so far the only paper car that I have that's based on this specific car model. That's more like thin and round, and like cam spinner, which is just a little more squared, I guess. Like a little thicker, and with a different type of front ends and back ends and bumpers and all that. So this is just like an experiment one. Now the actual risk came to making a hauler, a next gen hauler, not just a normal hauler, like a next gen hauler. Here you have the Haas tooling hauler from the real life with the cars model. That's based on your, just your typical next gen hauler. Like here, the cab, you have on the top, you have this like flap that's supposed to represent like an eye covering. No, not an eye covering. I don't know how it's called, but it's like to block the sun. It's supposed to represent a hat in the haulers. There you have the front lights and the grille, and the exact same expression as the Eric Breaker hauler, and probably the same expression as the Paul Conrad hauler. On the side you have the Haas logo. Now on the real one, you would have this black part come all the way up here, like all the way from here down here. It would be all black, and you would have the Haas logo more towards the center. But I actually did this on purpose to make it look more like the actual next gen hauler from the movie, not just a straight up copy from the real life version. So yeah, same with this guy right here. Like this, the number in the real car is not that small. It's supposed to cover like the whole roof. And this random white stripe, he doesn't have it in real life. I just did that to represent more like the next gen from the movie. Like the small number on the top, towards the bottom of the roof, I guess, if that makes any sense, and with like the secondary color stripe on the bottom. So yeah. On the back, here you have the doors. Well, this is just one door, but like, whatever. You get the point. That's also supposed to resemble the doors from your typical next-gen hauler from the actual Cars 3 movie. So, yeah. And then for Cole Custer, the most car-like name that I could find. Like, with these guys, this guy's Chase Richlett, based on Chase Elliott, and this one's William Byron, based on William Byron. This one's Ryan Inside Laney, based on Ryan Blaney. So this one that's based on Cole Custer, the most car-like name that I could think of is Cole Custer. Yeah, pretty original, right? Anyways, you have the number 41 there. You have Haas on the top, and the number 41 again on the other side. On this side, you have the exact same as the other side, just inverted, of course. Now let me open this. This is actually like I said, with all these paper cars, they're completely made from paper and covered in tape. So that makes this really easy to just peel the tape off and open the door. That's how I made it. Like I put tape on the back of the door and then put tape on the top of the hauler, and then that way I could just stick the tape from the bottom, from the door to the top of the hauler, and then I would be able to peel it off to open the door without like ripping the paper. So yeah, safety. Anyways, I'm gonna pause the video and I'm gonna come back with the door open. So here is the door open. Yeah, on the inside you have absolutely nothing. But the fun part about this is that you can actually put a car inside. Oh, there you go. That's it. Just like a real hauler from like every other next gen hole that opens from the back. That's the most simple way I could possibly come up when making a hauler. Because I mean, of course, I didn't quite have the time or the resources or generally the ideas on how to make the sliding door from like the next gen hose that you like slide it open, like not just pull it down, but like the whole bottom of the hauler comes out. But anyways, that is gonna be it for this video. Now, before I leave, I actually wanted to show you guys these two, which are a custom shifty draw crew chief and pit crew member for William Byron. I don't know why I'm showing you guys that, because I think I already showed them on the William Byron review. But I just wanted to bring that up because, I mean, we're on the topic of NASCAR cars right here. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. Hopefully you did, because I mean, it's not easy to make these cars. Like I said, I didn't even make the right measurements for this guy. And even for the hauler, it was kind of difficult. I mean, actually, the hauler was a lot easier. But still, it was pretty difficult to make these, so hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know what you think of these guys on the comments below. I was about to say, let me know what you think of these guys in the description. Of course, you guys can type in the description. Like, you just can't do that. Only I can do that when I upload the actual video. But anyways, so yeah, like I said, these are just like experiment cars. They don't really have like a specific purpose. I just want to play around with them, making them to like, because I mean, we already had Mattel make the missing next gens, well, the next gens for the missing sponsors from Cars 1. And like with this guy, Shifty Drug, William Byron. So I just wanted to make these like, just pick 3 random drivers from the NASCAR Cup Series and make next gens from them, out of them. So yeah, and I also saw, like, recently, a few days ago, I saw this other YouTuber, I forgot his name, but I saw a video of a YouTuber that made a custom Quinn Half diecast based on, I think it was Eric Breaker, like an actual Disney Pixar Cars diecast from that's supposed to represent Quinn Half. That was actually pretty cool. It looks pretty nice. So I just wanted to like think, I don't know, I just made a few months ago these cars. Well, this one's back from July, this is from September, and this is from like just a couple weeks ago. Same with the hauler, of course. And you know, I just saw this video by this guy that made a Quinn Half custom, and I was like, hey, maybe I should do reviews for like my NASCAR custom build NASCAR cars, and maybe even the hauler. That would be pretty nice. So anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I know I said that like 3 times right now, but hey, that's just me. Don't forget to turn on the notifications, subscribe, like this video if you liked it, which I hope you did. Hopefully you did. If not, that's totally fine, but anyways. And just to make sure, send this video to anyone that likes NASCAR or that likes cars, or if they like both of them, then that's great. I'm sure they're gonna love this video. And anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.